Alright, hello and welcome back. I do apologize for these streams being cut in half. My Streamlabs has been acting up. I don't know what's going on. The last stream, the start of it, what we get about 20 minutes into that and it cut off. I could not see any comments at all, and I do apologize to anyone that was trying to get in contact with me via the comments. Alright, so that being said, we're going to get back into this NWA TNA episode, and we're going to start things off right now. NWA TNA episode number 55. This is part of episode 30. 30B we're going to call this episode. And we're starting things off at episode number 55, July 23rd, 2003. So let's get into it. Let's start the show. We're not going to sim all matches, even though we should after everything. We're going to play this AJ Styles match. We were going to, but we're just going to go with the original plan. Alright, so we're going to sim this. AJ is defending the title in a best 2 out of 3 series. AJ, of course, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. AJ Styles is going to win this one. The first match here. AJ getting a dub. What's up, Dusty? AJ Styles getting a dub. Then we got Elwood Skipper. Elwood is taking on Mad Mikey, and Elwood Skipper gets the win in this. Then we got AJ Styles taking on D'Lo Brown in a submission match. And AJ Styles is going to win that one. Oh, excuse me, D'Lo Brown's going to win that one. Okay, then we have the NWA World Tag Team titles on the line. AMW taking on Johnny Swinger and Simon Diamond. AMW is going to get the win here. Alright, we're going to play this co-main event here, the 6-man tag. We're going to play Shane Douglas and the Dark Church. The New Church taking on The Gathering. CM Punk, Raven, and it is supposed to be Julio De Niro, but we do not have a Julio. So, alright, we're going to go with this team here, and Disco was not in this match at all. Glenn Gilberti was not in this match. Alright, let's do it. Let's play it. Shit. Did not mean to do entrance. I do apologize, but hey, you get a little look at the TNA arena, the NWA TNA arena there. Can't go through 6 of these damn things. It's the worst. Alright, bap, bap, bap. Here we go. Match starting. Ring the bell, ref. Here we go. Gilberti starting off against Raven. Primetime Brian Lee in. Alright, Disco. Snap suplex on Raven. And Raven eating an elbow drop there by Gilberti. Attacking to Shane Douglas. 2 former ECW World Heavyweight Champions meeting here. Douglas hammering away on Raven. Raven counter, shot to the gut. Raven running Bulldog. Douglas waistlock, German suplex. And Douglas making a tag in the primetime Brian Lee. And Lee and Raven, no strangers. Here we go, Lee. Suplex on Raven. Lee running leg drop. And Brian Lee setting his sights on Wesley. Wesley making him pay. Guillotine. Irish whip into the corner. Here we go, double team move now by the Gathering. CM Punk tagged in the legal man. Double back body drop. Up and over goes Prime Time. And Douglas in. Shane Douglas going right after CM Punk. Douglas. Snapmare. And a clothesline to the top of the head. And Lee hoisting up Punk. Now Punk out the back, chop off by Punk. Punk unloading with some strikes. And a nice suplex by Punk. Lee with the counter and a headbutt by Prime Time. Attacking to Go Birdie. Knee lift. Nice combination there by Gilberti. Setting him up, Hangman's neckbreaker, got it. Elbow drop to the back, and they are unloading right now in the gathering. The New Church and Shane Douglas having their way. Oh, spinning kick. Taking down Gilberti and a tag into Wesley. Missed the clothesline. Lee in. Irish whip off the ropes. Scoop slamming, going for a cover. Not today. Brian Lee is in. Counter by Lee. Counter by West. Running leg drop by Disco, taking advantage now of Lee. Counter spin back kick to the gut. And Douglas taking him down. Veteran move by Douglas. As Wesley was taunting on their side of the apron. Douglas missing that knee drop though. Gilberti nailed with that running forearm. What a combination, and a knee. A knee and Wesley tagging him Raven. Raven to run in front drop kick. Taking down Gilberti, now working the arm. Raven in control. Irish whip off the ropes. A duck by Raven. A duck again. Raven thinking drop toe hold. And Disco cut him off. Disco hooking him. Counter. Raven counters again. Clothesline by Raven. A tag into Prime Time. In comes Bulldozer Brian Lee. Big Prime Time Brian Lee. Raven taking him down. Disco taken down. And Raven unloading. Raven take up Buster. And a Saito by Lee. Raven to counter. Big kick to the head. Big rights. Raven unloading. And a knee lift. And Raven tagging him Punk. Punk in now. Anaconda voice. Punk, big kick to the head. And a tag into Wesley. Dharma flipped him right over. Lee with the counter. Arm wringer flip. With that leg drop that goes with it. Brian Lee just unloading on Wesley now. Counter, spinning back kick to the gut. Tag into Gilberti. Disco in. Running back elbow. Driving an elbow down. Disco's all over Punk. Running big boot by Prime Time. Pedigree. Single leg takedown by Disco. Disco in control. Disco thinking chartbuster. Not today. Punk with the counter. Armbar locked in by Punk. Anaconda Voice. No, Tequila Sunrise. And Lee in with the save. Lee with the running clothesline. Bulldozer Brian Lee. And a hot tag into Raven. Lee demolishing him. Raven counters. Even flow. Raven now Disco. Raven up top. Nobody home on that senton. And Disco making a tag into Shane Douglas. Sleeper slam. And Raven driving an elbow down after washing the face of Douglas into the mat. Irish whip into the corner. Douglas counters. Counter by Raven. Big right. Douglas big drop kick. Went for it again. Raven sidestepping him. Running clothesline by Raven. Gilberti's in. Gilberti eating a super kick. And Raven unloading. Raven neckbreaker on Douglas. And Raven making a tag into Wesley. Douglas with the counter. Irish whip into the corner. Douglas counters again. Douglas with a running clothesline. Lee kips up. Another clothesline by Douglas. Douglas measuring him. Elbow drop. The franchise in control. Lee with the counter. Counter this, asshole. Franchise with the belly to belly. See you later, Raven. See you later, Punk. Will that belly be enough? One. No. Douglas running that breaker. Driving Lee down, and both men are down. Lee going for a cover on Douglas. Douglas might have knocked himself out with that neckbreaker. Side kick there by Lee. Over the top rope he goes. Oh, onto the apron, elbow. Lee, round the rope. Oh my! A 619 around the turnbuckle. No, Disco. Wesley back on his feet. Disco with that assist though. Two count, Douglas kicking out. Shane with the counter, not clothesline. Taking out Lee. Punk taken out again. And so is Raven. Get your ass franchised. Lee back in. Nice combo. Lee got him up. Pile driver, no. Douglas with the counter. Lee with the counter. Crucifix. Not that A. Nice combo. That knee again. Douglas down in the corner. In comes Punk. Punk with the kick to the leg. Oh, nice. Punk, float over, swing a neckbreaker. Douglas is in trouble. Irish whip off the ropes, a duck. Punk with the calf kick. Pile driver, Punk got it. And Punk tagging him Raven. And Raven choking out the franchise. Mad Slam. Raven thinking it. Raven got it, even flow. Raven now to even flow. Shit. Damn it. Alright, not the way it's supposed to be, but hey, a 5-star match. I'm gonna just keep it. It is what it is. Alright, and then the main event, this one, NWA World Title on the line here. The best of 3 series coming to an end. The third and deciding fall is a ladder match. It ends in a no contest. Not sure how that happens. Ends in a draw. But AJ Styles retains the title, so we're gonna have AJ win this one. Alright, now we're going to head over to SmackDown. We're going to set that up. We're going to play 2 on it. And then we're going to call it a stream. Alright. Let's get into it. Yeah, Dusty, I agree. Except that's a no. Alright, on to SmackDown we go. And this SmackDown is the go-home SmackDown before we get to Vengeance. So Vengeance is the next show. Poor Ultimo Dragon thrown in that. Yeah, thank God we don't let the CPU book everything. Come on, bud. Get your ass out of my face. Yeah, alright. Here we go. First match is going to be a tag match. Going to be Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. Teaming up. And they're taking on Matt Hardy and Shannon Moore. Okay, next up. We got Jamie Noble in action, baby. Got Billy Gunn and Jamie Noble. Oop, hold on. Got Billy Gunn with Tori Wilson. Alright. Taking on Jamie Noble. Alright. Match 3, we got Eddie Guerrero in action. Eddie Guerrero taking on the Rhino. Okay. Then we got the FBI taking on the APA. Alright, so the APA, we got JBL. Farouk and Bradshaw taking on Chuck. Oh, let me add a manager. I don't know if I did. Yeah, there we go. Get Nunzio in there. Alright, Nunzio and Johnny the Bull. Alright. And in the main event, a big 6-man tag. Alright, we got Kurt Angle, Brock, and Zach Gallen taking on the Big Show, Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin. Alright, and that's the main event. Alright, let's get into it. We're going to play the Billy Gunn match, and then we're going to play, I believe, the APA. Okay. I was going to say the Eddie Guerrero, but that just didn't sound right. Okay. Alright, let's start the show. Billy Gunn and APA match we're going to play. Alright, going to start the show. Alright, so this is WWE SmackDown from July 24th, 2003. It is the go-home show before Vengeance. It is from Fresno, California in the Selland Arena. SmackDown GM Stephanie says she has taken back SmackDown. Cena interrupts and raps about Steph, then he slaps her butt. Sable interrupts and says, "Come get some." Match number 1, we have Matt Hardy, the master of Mattitude, and his MFer Shannon Moore taking on Billy Kidman and then Rey Mysterio Jr. Rey Mysterio and Billy are going to get the win. After this match, SmackDown General Manager Stephanie chases Sable and rips her clothes off before she escapes in a limo. So these two women going at it tooth and nail, going to be fighting each other this Sunday at Vengeance. Alright, next up, we got Billy Gunn with Tori Wilson taking on Jamie Noble. Jamie Noble, baby! We're gonna play this one as the ass man himself. Alright, Billy gonna drive him back into the ropes. We got a clean break by Gunn. And Noble not gonna take it. Gunn counters. Gunn getting some jabs and a kick to the gut. Noble up and back. Suplexed. Kick to the head by Noble. Noble now side headlock. Gunn looking for a counter. Not today. Noble now working him over. And Gunn. Good exchange. Noble counters. Irish whip off the ropes. A duck. A leapfrog. Went for a leg lariat. Not today. Gunn sidesteps him. Big forearm by Gunn. A kip up by Noble. And a reverse DDT by Gunn. Billy Gunn taunting Jamie Noble right now. Kick to the gut. Noble about to eat that neck breaker. Gunn going for a cover. Nope. Near fall, but not enough. Gunn setting up Noble. Noble counters. High knee. Noble stretching the arm. Gunn out. Billy Gunn running DDT. Kick to the head. Went for a Polish hammer. Gunn moving. Gunn big right. Another right. Irish whip thrown to the floor. Billy Gunn thrown to the outside. And Noble in the ring taunting. Trying to regain his composure here. Noble working the legs, stretching them. Noble from the top. He thinks better of it. Referee up to 5. Gunn back in. Irish whip off the ropes. Went for the leg lariat again. He missed. Gunn, big right. The one and only. Got it. 1, 2, not enough. Gunn nailed the one and only. Into the corner he goes again. Noble being set up top. Gunn went for a right. Noble with the counter. Noble float over. DDT connecting. Noble running knee to the head. And Gunn is down. Noble up top. Noble waiting for him to get up. Missile drop kick by Jamie Noble. Gunn being set up. Big right. What's Noble going for? A super swinging neckbreaker. Noble got all of it. Gunn out the back. Gunn. Famouser time. Connecting. Gunn caught him with the famouser. 1, 2. Referee, that should have been a 3. That's all your fault, ref. Noble with the backbreaker. Noble choking away. Noble working the arm now. And Jamie Noble from the middle rope. Double axe handle. Leg drop off the ropes. Counter by Gunn. Gunn with a running back elbow. Kick to the back. Combination there by Noble. Big uppercut rights. Going for a pin. I was about to say, I don't know how that wasn't a rope break. I felt like my lower body was below the ropes, but beneath the ropes, but it's all fine. Noble pulling Gunn away from the ropes. Noble looking to stretch him. Got him in that trailer park hitch. And Gunn fighting out of it. Running DDT by Gunn. A counter by Noble. Noble! Into a powerbomb. What's up, Dash? Into a neck breaker. Come on, Dust. You got it too hot. It's done like the 5th time this match you done did that to me. Come on. Dragon Sleeper. Get out of here. I fucking can't win. Alright. Gonna rematch and submit. Unreal. Hey, that's the way it goes sometimes playing on Legend, man. Especially on the Universe mode. They be pulling some shit out of their ass. Alright, Billy Gunn getting the win there. After the match, Tori says if Jamie beats Billy at Vengeance, she'll sleep with Noble next week. We get a glimpse of SmackDown unleashing the East Tour. And APA envoy A-Train to the Barroom Brawl. And Steve Lombardi wants in as well. John Cena raps about The Undertaker. And Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit comment on their friendship. Eddie says he's going to kick Benoit's ass. Eddie sprays wax in Benoit's eyes. Rhino challenges Eddie to a match. Eddie's going to beat Rhino here. Alright, next up we got the FBI taking on the APA. And we're going to play this one as the APA. The Acolytes. Alright, here we go. Johnny the Bull hammering away. Out on the apron. The Bull springboarding back in. And then comes Bradshaw. Running shoulder block. Come on, ref, get Nunzio out of there. He's a manager. Tag in to Chuck Palumbo after that side Russian leg sweep. Palumbo hammering away. Here's a pin. Not even a 1. Up. And into the corner. Face first. Farouk being hammered away by Palumbo. Double team move now. Here we go, rocket launcher. Farouk down. There we go, Farouk. Got a counter, gonna press up the bull and slam him down. Farouk caught him, back body drop. Off the ropes now. Farouk with another back body. And a shoulder claw locked in. Irish whip attempt into the corner. The bull with the drop kick. Farouk kicking out. Referee wasn't even over there in time to make a count. A moonsault by the bull. Johnny hooking him, nice suplex. And a kip up by the bull. Headbutt. And Farouk making a tag into Bradshaw. Bradshaw in, Bradshaw, spine buster on the bull. Bradshaw again with the spine buster. Nunzio got him distracted. STO by Farouk. And Bradshaw gonna bring in Palumbo and hammer him down. Into the corner goes Palumbo. And Stamboli, both men. Bradshaw gonna throw Palumbo right into Johnny the Bull. Bradshaw pulling him into a short arm clothesline. And Palumbo in. Bradshaw making impact at short arm as well. See you later, Palumbo. Bradshaw hooking him. Here we go. Could it be the last call? No. Johnny with the counter. Nobody home. Bradshaw taking him down with an STO. Bradshaw back club. Counter by the Bull. Johnny, nice powerbomb. Not even a 1. Bradshaw counters. Bradshaw 1 and a elbow drop. Running bulldog by the Bull. And Johnny dragging Bradshaw away from his corner. A counter by Palumbo. Clothesline to the back of the head by Johnny. Come on with this shit. Alright, Bradshaw out of it. There it is, the clothesline from hell. And he took out Nunzio on that attack. Good night, the APA win. Whew. Damn. Had to get that win. What is up with this victory? It's a female celebration. That's funny. 3.5 star matchup. The APA win. Alright, let's go ahead and exit here. Finally got a damn dub. Alright, so after that match, Brooklyn Brawler, the Bashams, A-Train, Sean O'Hare, they all come out and attack the APA. Mr. McMahon tossed to Zach. He tossed smack to Zach, but Brock and Kurt Angle have his back. Brock, of course, the WWE champion at this moment in time. Match number 5, we have a 6-man tag, which features the WWE Tag Team Champions, the world's greatest tag team in the Big Show, taking on Kurt Angle, Zach Gowen, and the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. The Big Show and the world's greatest tag team are going to win this match when Big Show pins Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar attacks Big Show with a chair. Angle and Lesnar counter each other into a double chokeslam courtesy of the Big Show. So the Big Show is standing tall in the go-home edition of SmackDown Before Vengeance. And that is going to do it for episode 30. As I said earlier, I do apologize for these episodes being split up. Streamlabs seems to be working fine now. Hey, knock on wood. Hopefully things stay the same. I want to thank you guys as always for tuning in. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, hey man, down below, that's where you're going to find me, the B-O-V. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all your community creations, past, present, and future, then, now, and forever. And until we meet again.